Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ServiceNow 911. I hope you are liking our videos. We are giving so much efforts to create all these videos. So I want you to subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and colleagues as soon as possible. Along with that, if you have any feedback, please provide it in the comment sections. With this note, let's continue today's session, and in this video we discuss about decision builders. So what is a decision builder? It is an application which is coming under Hyperautomation and no code series. And using this, we can design a decision builder so that we can take decisions immediately based on certain if else conditions. Let's say impact and urgency. You have to decide the value of priority based on these two. So you already know that in incident form we have this concept. But previously we were using scripting to do that, but now we have decision builder. Decision Builder provides an intuitive interface to create and manage decision tables, which stores decision rule. So we have at the beginning an input. Based on that input, we have processing, which is under conditions, and based on that conditions, finally we have the result. So this is all about Decision Builder. You see here, Decision Table in Decision Builder embed business logic into a series of if-then rules. Decision table read the data from the inputs, evaluate the data according to the conditions, and when all the conditions from the decision tables are met, the decision table returns one or more result, the same which we have discussed. Okay, so what are the two things which get involved here? The very first one is decision builder, where we create decision tables, and then finally we are going to use that decision table in the flow designer. In flow designer we have this activity known as, let me show you, make a decision. This is a special activity which is available to use decision tables. So now let's move to the demo instance. This is my demo instance. First of all, let's go to the decision builder. Under decision management we have decision builder. Click on it. So in today's video we will discuss the basics and understand each and every term which is used here, and in next video we will create the decision table from scratch. So here you see under decision builder we have all these tables which are already created. So this is the one which we have created, problem assignment decision table. Click on it. So this is how a decision table looks like. Let me minimize it. So as discussed, under input we have to provide the record, like on which record, on which entity this particular processing will take place. So this processing will take place on the reference of problem record. That's what we have selected here, and it is mandatory. Okay, once we have the input, then we have to provide the conditions, and these conditions are in decision table here. You see we have used two field in condition, that is problem category and problem priority, and then finally we are providing the results in the form of assignment group. It means based on the values of problem category and problem priority, the value of assignment group will be populated. And what are the values here? You can add n number of values by using this plus sign. Right now I have 4. Like when problem category is software, problem priority is 1, assignment group will be application development. In the same way we have other values. One more thing, you can make it as much complex as you want based on your requirement, based on your conditions. Like problem category and problem priority, if you want to add one more column, that is problem subcategory, you can do so by clicking this plus sign. Again, in the result section, if you want to update more than one value based on these conditions, you can add by clicking this plus sign. Okay, that depends on your requirement, but right now I'm providing you the basic one. Okay, so this is what we have created here, the conditions. So with this, the decision table thing is done. Now we have to use this decision table in one of the flow designer. So for that we have to go to flow designer. So we already have one corresponding flow available, that is problem assignment under decision builder. Okay, click on it. The trigger point is whenever the problem is created, then we are using make a decision activity. Under this activity we are providing input as a problem ticket, okay, the one which is created here, and then we are using for each loop. In this loop, based on the decision table which is selected here, we are accessing the values of each and every statement there, and once we meet the statement, once we meet the condition, we are updating the problem ticket accordingly. Very basic. Let me show you one by one. Click on it. First of all, make a decision activity. In this, you have to provide the decision table, that is the same table which we have created, problem assignment decision. And when you want to execute it, we want to execute it, run all decision that matches. Okay, these are the two options. Whatever suits you best, you can use it. And then we have to provide the input. So what is the input here? It is the problem record. That's what we have discussed here, right? Input is the problem record. So that problem record which is created at the top, we have to use it. That is trigger condition, problem record, right? The very first one, trigger record, problem record, just drag it here. Then we have used for each, click on it. So we already know the nature of for each loop. It has to traverse each record one by one, and from which records they have to traverse. It has to traverse from the one which we are getting from this make a decision. So you see here we are adding make a decision result records. So that one is coming from here. Okay. So the control will now go to the decision table. It will access each record one by one, all four which we have created, and whatever suits there, it will be get updated here using this update record action. Okay. So update record action, what we want to update? We want to update the problem which is created. You see trigger record, problem record, that is this one. Directly this record we want to update. Table obviously problem, and then which field from this table? The field is assignment group, and the value is whatever is coming from for each. Okay, so like this particular flow will work. Click on done. So now the last thing is testing this particular flow. So let's go to the problem table, create a new problem. So now let's provide the category as software. Let's change the priority to 1. Okay. And now provide some statement here. Testing decision table. Now we have to save it. That is, we are creating a problem record. So you see after few seconds the flow triggered, and it has updated the assignment group value based on the category and priority, that is software and 1. So if we come here, software and priority 1 is application development. So the same is coming here. So this is how, ladies and gentlemen, the decision table works. So in this video, we have understood the decision builder, the decision table, all the formalities of decision table, the make a decision activity of flow designer, and finally we tested it. In our next video, we are going to create a decision table from scratch. Okay, till then, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.